Hello. Today's episode number 61 of the Professor Slots podcast discusses Wisconsin Slots 2019. Thank you for joining me for the Professor Slots podcast show. I'm John Friedel, and this is the podcast about slot machine casino gambling. It is where I provide knowledge, insights, and tools for helping you improve your slot machine gambling performance. In case you missed it, on my last episode, I went over Ultimate Guide to Tribal Gaming, where I reviewed the 31 U.S. states with tribal gaming, as well as the states which may have pending tribal casinos, as each awaits state approval. I hope you enjoyed listening to my last episode as much as I enjoyed making it for you. Remember to visit professorslots.com/subscribe to get my free report revealing the top 7 online resources for improving your gambling performance, including the one I've used as a top-tier slot machine casino gambler. Today, I'm providing a brief overview of the current state of gambling in a U.S. state, territory, or federal district, emphasizing, by far, anything of interest to slot machine casino gamblers. This time, it's Wisconsin slot machine casino gambling in 2019. Here goes. Wisconsin slot machine casino gambling consists of 24 American Indian tribal casinos having over 20,000 slot machines. Illegal video gambling machines exist in bars and taverns throughout Wisconsin. Their tribal state compacts have set a minimum and maximum theoretical payout return limit. Publicly available financial gaming reports can be used to determine actual payout returns per year for all tribal casinos. The minimum legal gambling age in Wisconsin depends upon the gambling activity. For land-based casinos, it's 21. For poker rooms, bingo, the lottery, and pari-mutuel wagering, it's 18. Wisconsin has tribal casinos with tribal state compacts. Each city or county must agree to both the development of a tribal casino as well as the games offered there. Wisconsin has no racetracks in operation, but off-track betting, OTB, is at 2 pari-mutuel wagering facilities, Juanita OTB in Green Bay and St. Croix Meadows in Hudson, located 18 miles east of St. Paul on the border to Minnesota. Otherwise, many bars and taverns in Wisconsin have illegal video gaming machines. Having up to 5 machines results in civil forfeiture without legal repercussion, while more than 5 machines are instead a criminal offense. What this means, and please remember I'm not a lawyer, is that while it's illegal to have up to 5 video gaming machines in your bar or tavern in Wisconsin, there is no legal penalty. Law enforcement takes the machines away. I do wonder how often that is. Put another way, how often is it enforced? Apparently, not immediately. However, as a bar and tavern owner in Wisconsin, you really don't want to have more than 5 video gaming machines, or you'll be taken away along with the machines. That's not good, right? If I owned a bar in Wisconsin, I think about what I would do. Certainly, I wouldn't want to have more than 5 video gaming machines. Of course not. But would I run the risk of losing up to 5 video gaming machines worth hundreds of dollars each? Maybe. What if my bar patrons liked them? What if they liked them so much that they paid for themselves and more before being taken away? Under that circumstance, how could I not have them? The only real downside I can see is if the law changed unbeknownst to me. Let's say the law changed so that all illegal video gaming machines were punishable as a criminal offense instead of more than 5 such machines. That would be a problem, right? I hope any bar owner in Wisconsin with 5 or less video gaming machines keeps an eye on any changes in the legal requirement. For their sake, I hope they do that. Anyone playing pay-to-play bar-based slot machines must be at least 21. Otherwise, bar owners break a different law, this one having severe legal consequences for their business. Electronic gaming machines in bars and taverns, which are free to play with no prizes of any value, are not illegal under Wisconsin's gaming regulations. Next up is a usually short statement about slot machine private ownership, which I have included in case you live in this U.S. state and are considering owning a slot machine. Here it is. In Wisconsin, it is legal to own a slot machine privately if it is 25 years old or older. The Gaming Division of the State of Wisconsin Department of Administration focuses on gaming regulatory responsibilities, including licensing procedures, background investigations, and regulatory enforcement activities. The division's 2 areas of focus are tribal and charitable gaming, and has offices for each. These are naturally enough the Office of Charitable Gaming and the Office of Indian Gaming and Regulatory Compliance. A provision of tribal state gaming compacts was the creation of a state-run Indian gaming office. Its purpose is to ensure regulation of Class 3 games at casinos operated by Wisconsin's 11 federally recognized American Indian tribes, all of which have gaming compacts with Wisconsin. In this section, I discuss Wisconsin gambling establishments. There are 24 American Indian tribal casinos in Wisconsin, owned and operated by 11 federally recognized American Indian tribes. The largest casino in Wisconsin is the Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, having over 2,500 gaming machines and 99 table games. The second largest casino is the Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells, having 2,200 gaming machines and 48 table games. There are no non-tribal casinos in Wisconsin. There are 24 tribal casinos in Wisconsin. As usual, when there are too many casinos to mention here, a complete list along with links to their websites, assuming they've set one up, is available on my website blog article for this state at professorslots.com/WI. As an alternative to enjoying Wisconsin slot machine casino gambling, consider exploring casino options in a nearby state. Bordering Wisconsin is to the north, Michigan, to the east, Lake Michigan, to the south, Illinois, and to the west, Iowa and Minnesota. To visit any of my articles in these U.S. states, visit professorslots.com followed by its two-letter postal designation. For example, my Michigan slots article is available at professorslots.com/MI. Are you interested in sharing and learning with other slots enthusiasts in Wisconsin? If so, join my new slots community on Facebook at professorslots.com/FBWI. All you'll need is a Facebook profile to join this closed Facebook group freely. There you'll also be able to privately share your slots experiences as well as chat with players about slots gambling in or near Wisconsin. Join us. Again, use this convenient link I've created to go directly to our group on Facebook, professorslots.com/FBWI. Each tribal state compact has set minimum and maximum payout limits. However, there are two sets of limits, both of which apply over the expected lifetime of the game. For Class 3 slot machines, that is to say games of chance, it is 80% and 100%. For draw poker and blackjack, that is to say skill-based electronic games, it is 83% and 103%. Tribal casinos must report for each machine both its theoretical and actual payout return statistics to the state of Wisconsin. However, this valuable information is not available to the public. What is available is an annual payout return statistics for all tribal casinos in Wisconsin. The gaming division provides tribal net win and handle data by year. These financial reports can be used to calculate an annual payout win percent for Wisconsin's tribal casinos. The most recent year's values available are for 2017, which shows a tribal net win of $1.23 billion and a gross tribal handle of $16.35 billion. Dividing these values provides a 2017 casino hold percent of 7.52%, which, subtraction from 100%, gives the equivalent 2017 player win percent of 92.48% for all tribal casinos in Wisconsin. In summary, Wisconsin slot machine casino gambling consists of 24 tribal casinos. Wisconsin also has bars and taverns with illegal slot machines, where only 5 or more machines can result in a criminal offense. Tribal state gaming compacts between Wisconsin and its 11 federally recognized tribes establish two sets of payout return limits over the expected lifetime of a game. For games of chance slot machines, these limits are 80% and 100%. For skill-based electronic games like poker and blackjack, these limits are 83% and 103%. Overall, Wisconsin's tribal casinos have a 2017 win percent of 92.48%. Over the last year, 2 additional tribal casinos have opened their doors in Wisconsin. The first new casino is Grindstone Creek Casino in Hayward. The other new casino is yet another St. Croix Casino, this one located in Turtle Creek. Remember to visit professorslots.com/subscribe to get my free report revealing the top 7 online resources for improving your gambling performance, including the one I've used as a top-tier slot machine casino gambler. On the next episode of the Professor Slots podcast is Wyoming Slots 2019. To suggest a topic or ask a question which might end up as a blog article or on a podcast episode, email it to John at Professor Slots, where John is spelled Jon, or by calling 702-90-SLOTS to leave a voicemail. That's the end of another great episode of the Professor Slots podcast. Thanks so much for listening. Show notes for this episode are now available within most podcast apps. but are also available on my website at professorslots.com/episode 61. I plan to have the next episode come out very, very soon for you, while I'll have more amazing content for the show. Until the next episode, have fun, be safe, and make good choices. Bye.